Very good evening to all respected eminent resource person of the day, Mr. Sibu V. Raju. So nice to see you.
Thank you,
And
sir.
okay, and I welcome all the participants. I see here President of Jamshedpur Sahodaya, Dr. Subhasi Sarkar is also with us. So good evening, ma'am. And uh, I welcome all the eminent participants, principals, and teachers of CBSE schools in the first teachers training session of the session 2022-23.
Thank you, sir, for the invite, and I hope that this session also will be much better than what we had in the last session. All the best to Shibu, sir, and all the
Thank
best to Dr.
thank you,
Rajiv
ma'am.
Ranjan, President, Patliputra Sahodaya, for enabling these training sessions. Thank you all.
So, thank you, ma'am, because Patliputra Sahodaya and Jamshedpur Sahodaya collectively did a miracle and did wonders in last session, which each and every official related to Sahodaya and training in CUS Center of Excellence in CBSE headquarters to the regional office, everyone was shocked to see the performance of Patliputra Sahodaya School Complex and Jamshedpur Sahodaya School Complex in terms of teachers training. We did a marvelous job which no one would have even thought of doing. So I thank and congratulate all the resource persons, all the participants, teachers, principals, and stakeholders of Patliputra Sahodaya School Complex. Our today's resource person, Mr. Shipu, is a well-known CBSE resource person and who had helped us in the previous session and will be taking his help in this session also. And I request him for his continuous support to the Patliputra Sahodaya School Complex. And without now taking much of the time, I request Mr. Shibu to start his session. Thank you and have a nice time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your introduction motivation. Once again, I thank Patliputra Sahodaya and Jamshedpur Sahodaya for support and cooperation for our school, especially to me. Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words. Thank you and welcome you all to this evening. Dear teachers, in this evening, when we are looking into the topic, as just I was displaying the topic, that is capacity building program on importance of NCM for better teaching style. Everybody likes one or another food. Everybody likes. जब मैं घर जाता हूं तो हम लोग सोचते हैं कि आज शाम को क्या खाना मिलेगा, क्या नाश्ता मिलेगा, और अगर फेस्टिवल हो तो हम लोग सोचते हैं कि क्या स्पेशल खाना बनाएंगे, and what will be the special item that my parents may be prepared or what I can prepare for someone else, and everybody enjoys the food. And if suppose we ask everyone, हर एक आदमी को कुछ ना कुछ एक फेवरेट डिश हो सकता है. Everybody maybe as per the the place where we stay, as per the food habits that we have, we like one or other food. But if we ask or if we take opinion from different people, everybody may like one or another fast food too. आप किसी से पूछेंगे तो कुछ लोग बता देंगे समोसा बहुत पसंद है, और कुछ लोग बता देंगे पिज्जा पसंद है या बर्गर. बहुत सारा ऑप्शंस हमारे पास है. Even though we like our own food items which is prepared at home, even then we opt one or another fast food. You know why? Everybody likes to have something change in the life. Everybody likes. If suppose I am like this today, I would like to be something different tomorrow. And I don't like someone is changing from their habits. I like to change myself, but I don't accept normally someone else is changing. Sometimes we make a comment also. आप बहुत change हो गए. आप बहुत चेंज हो गए और but I want to show something extra. I want to show something extra. Means I want to showcase that I'm something special, and at the same time, I don't accept something is insisting on me, or somebody is apart from me, somebody is away from me. I don't like. As we like fast food, why do we like fast food? As I said, we like something different. और हम लोग जब भी खाना बनाएंगे या कुछ बनाने के लिए कोशिश करेंगे, हम लोग इसके लिए जरूर कोशिश करें बाजार में जो अच्छा मसाला हो सकता है उस मसाले को खरीदते हैं या किसी से ओपिनियंस लेते हैं कौन सा मसाला इस सब्जी के लिए अच्छा हो, कौन सा मसाला इस सब्जी के लिए अच्छा हो, चाहे पनीर हो या कुछ मशरूम हो या जो भी या कुछ भी डिशेस हो. हमारा जो टीचिंग जो होंगे, every day we go to the school and we teach. 2021-22 session is over. अब हम लोग 22-23 सेशन में शुरुआत में. So it is a time that we have to analyze how I was 21-22 session, the way I have taken my classes, the way I have presented myself, the syllabus that I have taken. When we look into syllabus, 9 to plus 2 syllabus, it has been revised. We have come back to the same module, annual examination, few chapters added. If you look into compare with the previous session, still it comes to my mind or any one of us, जो कुछ syllabus मैंने पढ़ाया, वही syllabus इसी साल भी पढ़ा रहा. Same syllabus I have to deal this year also. So it's okay. I don't have any problem. I don't have any problem. Every time, whenever I insist to one thing, syllabus may be same. The time is different. The mentality of students, it is different. The social environment is different. Everything is different. So the syllabus, syllabus and curriculum, both are not same. Both are not same. Syllabus, we can say the printed material what is given by the CBSE or the syllabus which is prepared by the school. Curriculum is above the syllabus. Curriculum is above the syllabus, including all activities, including all kind of aspects what we are going to deal in the class, including the planning that what we do, everything. So every school must have a curriculum team, a team to make a curriculum. So NCF, National Curriculum Framework, it insists us that to make a better teaching, put something masala we can say, put something speciality we can say, art integration we can say, or the adoption of ICT, कुछ भी हो सकता, कुछ भी हम लोग adopt करना चाहिए. So these are the things that we will be looking into, and at the same time, why opted NCF, National Curriculum Framework, clearly insists that every subject matters, or the subject what we are dealing in the class has purpose behind. Has purpose behind. As we say, every life in the world has got its own aim. जो भी इंसान इस दुनिया में है, सब इंसान कुछ ना कुछ मकसद के लिए आए हैं, और सब कुछ हर एक जीवी, हर एक प्राणी उसका लाइफ में one or another way it is useful and it has got aim. That is what NCF also like to put into our life. I like to put a note to your point. अभी एक सप्ताह पहले, कुछ दिनों के पहले CBSE ने सेकेंडरी और सीनियर सेकेंडरी सिलेबस करिकुलम पब्लिश किया. उसमें एक सेंटेंस इस प्रकार है, what are the subjects we teach, and the CBSE board is going to insist on such examination pattern which is related to life experience. We will be looking into the PPT. Life experience. What I am going to experience in life after learning this syllabus. That's what CBSE is insisting. The traditional method that what we used to deal with, the traditional method. Guru comes, disciples sits, and they orally, listens, and something they may forget, Gradually, the written material has come. Now print material has come, and now technology has come. A lot of changes took place. Still, are we following the traditional method, or I am adopted, or I am adjusted with the modern techniques as per the need of the time? हम लोग पुराने जमाने में किस प्रकार हम लोगों का जो जिस तरीके से हम लोग पढ़ाते थे और अभी हम लोग बच्चों को जो पढ़ा रहे हैं उसमें क्या अंतर, जिस समय हम लोग स्कूल में पढ़ते थे और अभी एक की 21st century, in 21st century, what are the changes took place? Am I the part and parcel of this system? Am I the part and parcel of this system? This is what we'll be just looking into today's workshop. So, dear teachers, as it is mentioned, importance of NCF for better teaching style. We may be thinking about methodology, pedagogy, so many things we think about. So, how can NCF help us to have a better teaching style? So, let us see the background of this. How this NCF has come. National Curriculum Framework 2005, that is NCF, is the fourth National Curriculum Framework published in 2005 by the National NCERT in India. Its procedures were published in, means first 4 times it has been modified. Amendmentation has taken place 3, it's a 4th time, 75, 88 and 2000. Then the final one 2005. And not only that, again there's amendment which is in 2020. So a hidden curriculum means a curriculum, national curriculum framework. It has come from a concept that is called hidden curriculum. Hidden curriculum was coined by Philip Jackson in 1968. Book entitled in Life in Classroom. Life in Classroom. In a section about the need for the students in masters the institutional expectations of school. Sundar develops this with his observation of particular institution. The title of the book is given Life in School or Life in Classroom. Life in school is a wider concept. Life in classroom is an individual concept where the life of the school is involved. The life of the school is involved in the classroom. Therefore, Philip Jackson has entitled with this one to have a better curriculum, Life in Classroom. Life in Classroom. How far my classroom is having life? How far my classroom is having life? Suppose I am looking to myself. How can I say that I am alive? How can I say that I am alive? Normally, suppose we observe a person by touching the nose, whether the person is breathing or not, or we touch into the pulse. Pulse we check into whether the person is alive or not. Then we conclude the person is alive or dead. Means the life process, that is what it is, life, breathing. Means continuous breathing. Whether I am aware or not, whether I am aware or not, as per the need of the body, I take breath. As per the need of the body, I take breath. As same as in the classroom, as per the need of the classroom, I should act. Air is visible everywhere. Maybe we may not be able to see invisibly. It is present everywhere. Air is present everywhere. Oxygen or carbon dioxide is present everywhere. And I take oxygen. It is stained. It is stained. Suppose we go to a place where carbon dioxide level is high, then I feel suffocation. We feel suffocation. That is for the classroom also. If suppose I am going into the class and my atmosphere is not okay, in a comfortable zone that I can take a class, तो कभी-कभी हम लोगों को satisfaction हम लोगों को नहीं होता. I have taken 35-40 minutes class, तो कभी-कभी हम लोगों को लगता है कि नहीं, शायद इस क्लास अच्छा नहीं हुआ, मालूम है क्या हुआ लेकिन अच्छा नहीं. कभी हम लोग सोचते हैं. So how can we make life in classroom? That is what national curriculum framework tells. Sometimes it also happen. We go to the class, make a lot of enjoyments, entertainments in the class. तो उसके बाद हम लोग वापस आते हैं. That is not the class. Class is not only making entertainment. Class is not the place to make only entertainment. How can we make it? Curriculum or the syllabus can be shared in entertainment. In entertainment. कभी कभी हम लोग कुछ कहीं ना कहीं खाना खाते हैं और कुछ जगह पे हम लोग ऐसे ओपिनियंस देते हैं, ओ खाना इतना अच्छा था, खाना इतना अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा खाना बना है, बहुत ही अच्छा खाना बना है. वही चावल, वही दाल, वही मसाला, वही प्याज, वही आलू, सब कुछ वही है, वही बाजार से खरीदा हुआ, या जिस बाजार से हम लोग खरीदते वही बाजार से खरीदा हुआ. लेकिन कभी कभी जो आदमी जो खाना बनाते हैं उसका जो जिस तरीके से खाना बनाते हैं वो अलग अलग टेस्ट देते हैं. दैट इज व्हाट सिलेबस में भी सेम फॉर एंटायर वर्ल्ड. For the entire world, CBSE is making the same syllabus. Same syllabus. What life I give. What life I give to the syllabus. What methodology that I use. What pedagogy that I use. That makes different than others. That makes me different than others. That makes the students interested and wait for, yes, अगर मेरा टीचर अगर और एक दिन अगर आ जाए तो मेरा क्लास और अच्छा हो. Students may tell that teacher's class beautiful and this teacher, oh not good, why this teacher is coming to the class, let the teacher take class. कभी कभी बच्चे पूछते हैं हम लोगों से, सर कब आएंगे सर, नेक्स्ट क्लास कब होगी सर. That is what means interactive class. The students contribution, how far I am contributing, how far students are contributing, how far I am contributing and how far students are contributing. Both has to be in the proper ratio. Both has to be in the proper way. It is not that, for example, now we are having the workshop. Due to after lockdown, we have a lot of online workshops. It becomes one person is continuously talking. Okay, with a limited time. Suppose when we have offline workshop, this interaction takes place, activities takes place. It is not that resource person oriented workshop. It is teachers oriented workshop. CCE we say, child centered education. Child centered education. How far I am able to give an education which is centered with the children. That is what NCF is insisting on us. About each and every subject. It tells how the language has to be done, how the math science, social science, computer, other subjects has to be done. So these things we will be looking into. So what is document? What is document? National Curriculum Framework provides guidance for those developing programs and working with babies, toddlers, and young children for birth to age 4, monitoring personal or government and civil society who visits CED programs, Education Center Development Programs. So NCF is, from the beginning onwards, it is not saying about age from this. Okay, it is not dealing about upper age students. It is purely dealing with the lower class students onwards. Previously, we used to have, some of the students are admitted, maybe 2-year-old, 2.5-year-old children are admitted in the school. Now, it is clearly saying, when NEP says, a child can join the school only then a child when you will be of 3-year-old. And 16 years of metric, 18 years of inter. Clearly, it is saying about. And a child, when he or she comes to when the child comes to the class 1, the child should have 6 years. It is clearly saying about by understanding the need and effectiveness of education. So what is NCF of latest? We can say at present approved by the Central Advisory Board in Education, CABE, National Curriculum Framework 2015 is the latest framework in the country, which is based on 10+2 system of education. And NCF 5, the National Curriculum Framework, basically known as a fourth national, as I said, it's a fourth edition, was created to improve the education system and to create quality education in India. For example, if you see, look into the school education system, previously we used to say pre-degree. Degree we used to have and pre-degree. Means after 10th, we used to go to pre-degree, then degree. Right? Now that has been put into +2, school education, the school education. At 9, 10, one level, and +1, +2, another level. That also is gradually going to be eliminated. 9 to +2 is going to be one set of education where students can enrich their knowledge in a proper way as per the need of the time. Means amendmentation or change is a process. Every time it takes. Can we find something without a change? Can we find something without change? No. Means everything has to be modified. Everything has to be updated as per the need of the time. And why it is important for us, why NCF is important for us, as we say, there are some professions in the society are very important to be updated. कई सारे प्रोफेशंस है जिसके लिए हर एक मोमेंट में, हर एक दिन, हर एक सप्ताह, हर एक महीना अपडेशन का जरूरत पड़ता है. We can say doctors, advocates, and at the same time teachers also. We also should be aware about the things what happens in the society. We also should be aware about. अभी यूक्रेन रशिया के बीच में वॉर चल रहा है, उसके बारे में कभी हम लोग डिबेट कराए होंगे, कभी हम लोग क्लास में डिस्कस किए होंगे, या स्टाफ रूम में बैठ के हम लोग अपना अपना ओपिनियन दिए होंगे. शायद सही भी हो सकता है, शायद कुछ हमारा सिर्फ पर्सनल ओपिनियन भी हो सकता है. गलत नहीं होते हैं. इट्स नॉट एट ऑल रॉन्ग. It is right. As per my view, I am giving my opinion. So about this, what is my idea, my thoughts, my views I am putting forward. So it is not about, NCF is clearly saying about we should not have a memorized way of teaching or learning process. हम लोग कुछ याद किया और क्लास में जाके पढ़ा रहे हैं, और बच्चे कुछ याद किया एग्जाम हॉल में जाके लिखते हैं. No, that is not about. It is not about the memorizing the concepts. It is all about assimilating the concept, reproducing the concept in the society as per the need of the time. It is not that just omitting and just taking it out. It's not. Assimilation. Observe the things as possible, as a sponge is observing the water. Sponge, you just put the sponge in the water, it observes. Same way, students are the sponge. Students are the sponge who is sitting in front of us in the classroom to observe everything. There the education has to be given. NCF clearly says that we suppose not to be remained as a just literate person. कभी हम लोग just literate person नहीं होना चाहिए, educated होना चाहिए. That's what Mahatma Gandhi also says. Formation of the children should take place in the school. Tagore made the school because of this idea. Our Gurukula system, our teaching style, it is not that one person oriented. It should be child-centered. We should understand the children. Now we say, don't have the heavy bag. We should reduce the bag, less weight in the bag. More activities. It is not that students came at 7 o'clock, up to 1 o'clock the students are studying and continuously only looking to the textbook and going back to home. No. One chapter is over. What I am going to do? After the completion of one chapter, I am jumping into another chapter, और मैंने एक एक्टिविटीज कंडक्ट करके एक ओपिनियन लेने के लिए या फीडबैक लेने के लिए कोशिश करते हैं कि कहां तक बच्चे की जानकारी इस चैप्टर के बारे में उसके पास है. How far the child is able to assimilate and understand the chapter by different activities. That I have to look into. So main points: link knowledge with life outside the school. This is what the why NCF is important in teaching learning process or teaching style. LTP, teaching learning process, why NCF is different. Link knowledge with life outside. Why I have to learn? Suppose we are asking children, आप क्यों स्कूल आते हैं? Why do you come to school? Why do you come to school? तो कभी कभी बच्चे बोलते हैं कि माँ बाप ने कहा कि स्कूल जाओ और पढ़ो, स्कूल जाके पढ़ो. कभी कभी बच्चे बोलते हैं कि हमको डॉक्टर बनना है इसलिए मैं स्कूल आया हूँ. कभी कभी बच्चे कुछ बहुत सारे ओपिनियंस बताते हैं कि इसलिए मैं आ रहा हूँ. कभी ये भी बताते हैं प्रेशर, पेरेंट्स प्रेशर, सोसाइटी प्रेशर, इसलिए मैं यहाँ पे आया, इसलिए मैं यहाँ पे आया. नहीं, how far I can have a better life next moment, therefore I am coming. How far I can deal with someone better than present. How can I live in the society better than the present? Therefore I learn. When I speak to someone, whether the other person is understanding that I'm illiterate or literate, educated or not educated, how far I'm able to behave myself, how far I'm able to present myself. That is what. Therefore, we have to observe and indicate to the students that, children, you are sitting in front of me. You are sitting in front of me. This is what we are going to learn. आप कैसे क्लास के बाहर, मतलब स्कूल कैंपस के अंदर, कहाँ पे टीचर्स नहीं होते, आपस या बच्चों के बीच में कैसे व्यवहार होते हैं. Therefore, you are coming to school to learn. आप इसलिए स्कूल आ रहे हैं, जब आप स्कूल से बाहर निकलते हैं, जिस प्रकार आप समाज में व्यवहार करते हैं. आप इसलिए स्कूल आते हैं, जब माँ बाप घर पे नहीं है, तब आपके भाई बहन के बीच में कैसे व्यवहार होता है. जब आप बड़े होंगे, किस प्रकार आप अपने पड़ोसी के साथ, अपने रिश्तेदारों के साथ, अपना देश के साथ, अपना जो रिलेटिव्स के साथ किस प्रकार व्यवहार करेंगे, वही हम लोग स्कूल में पढ़ेंगे. That is what we have to teach the students. Make sure that the students do not just learn mechanically without thinking. हम लोग एक मूवी देखे होंगे कि 3 Idiots मूवी में हम लोग बताते हैं मिशन. कोई भी स्टूडेंट प्रेशर कुकर नहीं है, कोई भी स्टूडेंट प्रेशर कुकर नहीं है. कुछ डाल दे, दाल, चावल, मटर, आलू, हल्दी कुछ डाले, 45 मिनट 1 घंटा के बाद खिचड़ी बना के वापस आए. नहीं, that is not. Classroom is not the place just you put, and when the whistle comes out, then we get the side dish. No, that is not the classroom. Classroom is the place, as I said before, life making process takes place. Life making process. As a person, जब एक आदमी खीर बनाएंगे, खीर बनाने के टाइम पे दूध, चावल और चीनी, जो कुछ इंग्रेडिएंट्स उसमें डालते हैं, डाल के अपना बेडरूम में, अपना डाइनिंग हॉल में बैठ के आराम नहीं कर सकते. अगर आराम करेंगे, खीर नहीं बना पाएंगे. That's a difference between kheer and khichdi. Khichdi, okay, it makes itself, but kheer, it is not. I have to stain it, go on mixing it, let it not hold on, bottom. Go on mixing it. That is what. Life making process is taking place in the classroom. Enrich the curriculum to make it beyond the textbook. कभी कभी हम लोगों को ये सोच होते है कि हाँ, मैंने टर्म 1 टर्म 2 का सिलेबस बनाया, इस महीने में इतना चैप्टर्स खत्म करना है, नेक्स्ट मंथ में और 3 4 5 5 6 चैप्टर्स है, 6 चैप्टर्स इस सिलेबस इस टर्म में खत्म करना है और अक्टूबर में खत्म करना है, या जो भी जिस मंथ में खत्म करना है, खत्म किया तो मेरा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी या ड्यूटी खत्म हो गई. नो, नॉट एट ऑल. हमारा सिलेबस तब खत्म होगी जब हम लोग बियॉन्ड द टेक्स्ट बुक जाके बच्चों को पढ़ाएंगे. बियॉन्ड द टेक्स्ट बुक क्या है? कैसे जीना है, हाउ टू लीड अ बेटर लाइफ. दैट इज above the textbook. Integrate exams with classroom life to make it more flexible. How can we make it more flexible? Connect with exams. जब भी कोई, चाहे बच्चे हो या हम लोग हो, अगर एक शब्द सुने एग्जाम, चाहे कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम टीचर्स के लिए हो या सीटेट जो भी एग्जाम्स हम लोग अपेयर होते होंगे, या स्टूडेंट्स का करिकुलम एग्जाम्स, ईयरली एग्जाम्स, टर्म एग्जाम्स, जब भी एक वर्ड आते हैं एग्जाम, हमेशा एक डर होता है, हमेशा एक डर होता है, क्या होगा, मेरा रिजल्ट क्या होगा, मेरा रिजल्ट क्या होगा. Flexibility, how to make it exam interested. Suppose how to make it is not that, prepare a easy question paper and give to your children and just finish it off. Not of that. Prepare a standard question, how far we can check it. Exams are what? What is exam? Almost an exam. आज कितना सारे एग्जाम्स में दे रहा हूँ, सब कुछ खाना पीने के बारे में है, और एक एग्जाम में दे रहा हूँ उसके बारे में. एग्जाम्स वही है, एग्जाम्स चेकिंग्स होते हैं. जैसे कि हमारा घर पे चावल बनाते होंगे, चावल बनाने के बाद माँ बार बार किचन में जाती है और चेक करती है क्या चावल बनाए हैं. कैसे चेक करते हैं? थोड़ा सा 3-4 पार्टिकल्स स्पून से निकालते हैं और प्रेस करके देखते हैं कि या प्रॉपर बॉईल हुआ है कि नहीं, प्रॉपर बॉईल हुआ है कि नहीं हुआ, चेक करते हैं, बार बार चेक करते हैं. दैट इज व्हाट एग्जाम, दैट इज व्हाट एग्जाम. सो एग्जाम कई बार शायद मंथली हो सकता है, ईयरली हो सकता है, या टर्म वाइज हो सकता है. एक चेकिंग प्रोसेस है, डराने के लिए नहीं है, एक चेकिंग प्रोसेस है. कभी कभी हम लोग आग बढ़ा भी देते हैं या कम भी करते हैं. कीप द फायर समटाइम्स in a greater way or in a less way, and we check every time. It is not for giving burden to children, in order to analyze themselves, analyze how where they are. हर एक बच्चा कहाँ पे, उसके हिसाब से हम लोग हमारा प्लानिंग आगे बढ़ाएंगे. प्लानिंग आगे बढ़ाने के लिए, एग्जाम डराने के लिए नहीं है, हमारा प्लानिंग आगे बढ़ाने के लिए. उस प्लानिंग के द्वारा बच्चे का फ्यूचर, बच्चे का नॉलेज, विजडम की ओर चले. That is what we have to aim at. So what is the aim in this? NCF, why NCF is aiming at strengthening national system of education, secular pluralistic society. तो इसमें मैं एक सीन आप लोगों के मन में लेकर आना चाहता हूँ. हम लोगों से मैक्सिमम टीचर्स एक मूवी देखे होंगे, ओ माय गॉड. अक्षय कुमार, कई सारे लोग देखे, अक्षय कुमार एक इंसान के, मतलब कृष्ण भगवान इंसान के रूप में आते हैं और वहां पे कुछ बहुत सारा एक्टिविटीज करते हैं. तो उस मूवी में एक सीन ऐसे है कि उस आदमी इस जगह पे पहुंच गया कि केस फेल होने वाला था और फुली डिप्रेस था. तो कृष्ण भगवान, अक्षय कुमार उसके पास आया और उन्होंने गीता दिया, उन्होंने कुरान दिया, उन्होंने बाइबल दिया. उस सब पढ़ने के बाद उनको जो भी प्रॉब्लम्स था उस इंसान का मन में, सब कुछ डिलीट हो गया और सोल्यूशन उसको मिल रहा है, उसको सोल्यूशन मिल. मतलब हम लोग जिस सोसाइटी में जी रहे हैं, दैट इज नॉट अबाउट one, everything is one. Respect everybody. You think about a garden where is only, even though I like red roses, you imagine a garden only red roses are available. We may not like it. Pluralistic or pluralism is necessary for beauty, and we have to make everybody understand. And NCF clearly says, without caste, creed, discrimination, every child has to be educated. Every child has to be educated. There is no discrimination at all. No discrimination at all. Bring about the concept of learning without burdening and reducing syllabus. जब 2020 में कोविड के समय आए थे, तो हम लोग बहुत, हर इंसान कैसे हम लोग सिलेबस डील करेंगे, कैसे हमारा प्लानिंग आगे बढ़ाएंगे. तो सीबीएसई उन्होंने खुद प्लानिंग किया. अभी बहुत सारा चेंजेस, उसी समय बहुत सारे चेंजेस किया, और उन्होंने क्या किया, पहला चीज सिलेबस को रिड्यूस किया. नेक्स्ट स्टेप, एग्जाम को 2 टर्म में बांटा गया, सो दैट स्टूडेंट शुड नॉट फील बर्डन. बिकॉज हम लोग क्या कर रहे थे, ऑनलाइन क्लास ले रहे थे. ऑनलाइन क्लास कितना भी इफेक्टिव हो, ऑफलाइन क्लास को फुली सब्स्टिट्यूट नहीं कर सकते. अंडरस्टैंड, दैट इज व्हाट curricular practice should be in keeping with social justice, equality and secularism. As I said, quality education should be made available for all children without discrimination. And just as I said it about. These are the games. These are the games. अभी हम लोग ये सोच रहे हैं, जैसे मैं टीचर हूँ, नेशनल करिकुलम फ्रेमवर्क इंसिस्ट करते हैं कि टीचर्स का ट्रेनिंग हो, टीचर्स का वर्कशॉप हो, टीचर्स हर एक सेकंड में, हर एक मोमेंट में अपडेट होते जाएं, और अपडेट कराने के बाद, ट्रेनिंग के बाद और वर्कशॉप्स कई सारा वर्कशॉप्स के बाद क्या हम लोग इस कॉन्सेप्ट्स को, इस एम्स को क्लास में फुलफिल कर पा रहे हैं कि नहीं कर पा रहे? Are we able to fulfill this aim of NCF in our school, in our classrooms? Are we? That we have to ask oneself. We have to ask oneself whether I am able to or not. Now we are going to see areas or subject to reform the curriculum. Now we are going to depth of it. Each subject wise we will be dealing now, and we will see the explanation in the second phase. This is a bird's eye view. Now I am giving a bird's eye view. Then we will reflect again little depth way. Language skill. First one is language skill. So L is LSRW. What is LSRW? I will be coming back. LSRW should be developed. Means listening, speaking, writing, and reading habit should be developed. Should be developed. Listening, any language, अगर कोई भी बच्चा language में development करना चाहते हैं तो, if anyone would like to develop, if anybody would like to develop, what he has to do? LSRW. Listening, speaking, reading, writing should be developed. 3 languages should be adopted. तो हर बार CBSE हम लोग पूछते हैं, हम लोग कितना languages follow करते हैं? Maybe English, Hindi, Sanskrit, Urdu, and mother tongue should be considered. It is not at all, the national curriculum framework is not at all insisting you forget the mother tongue and learn a foreign language. Why do we learn a foreign language? 23rd of this month, we celebrated as a national or international English Day. English Day on the birthday of Shakespeare. It is not that you forget our mother tongue, adopt someone else. It is not at all. अपनी माँ, अपनी मातृभूमि, अपनी भाषा हर एक आदमी के लिए बहुत बहुत वैल्यू. We should not forget it, and we should not, we cannot say I do not know my mother tongue, but treat English as par with all other Indian languages. So along with Indian languages, we also should have languages. We'll come to that way. And mathematics. Now we look into mathematics. What's aiming at mathematics? Teach with aids to develop proper logical thinking, reasoning and visualization so that children can handle abstraction. Just a view I said, in an abstraction way. Okay, how far children are able to solve the logical thinking. Sometimes we think that, for example, a child is of 3 years old. Child is of 3 years old. क्या 3 साल के बच्चे लॉजिकली सोच सकते हैं? क्या 3 साल के बच्चा या 2 साल के बच्चा क्या लॉजिकली सोच सकते हैं? Yes, any child can logically think. Yes, teachers are putting the opinion. Yes, can think. छोटी सी मैं एग्जांपल देना चाहता हूं. एक साल का बच्चा जब कुर्सी में बैठते हैं और एक अनजान आदमी आया आके उसको उठाने के लिए कोशिश करता है, बच्चे रोने शुरू करते हैं या वहां से भागते हैं. लॉजिकली थिंकिंग, दिस इज नॉट द पर्सन हु कैन टच माय बॉडी. अगर कभी हम लोग स्ट्रॉबेरी, वैनिला और पिस्ता का आइसक्रीम किसी आदमी के पास रखें, किसी छोटे बच्चे के पास रखेंगे, बच्चे उसी से भी एक सेलेक्ट करते हैं. Logical thinking can take place. Means mathematical reasoning development took place. We have 2 brains, 2 sides. 2 sides we have. Both sides have to be worked well. Therefore, even sometimes when we ask children, which subject you like, आप कौन सा subject पढ़ना चाहते हैं? Sir, science. Sir, maths. कभी कभी पेरेंट्स भी बताते होंगे आप लोगों को, सर इंग्लिश सोशल साइंस पढ़ के क्या होगा, मेरे बच्चे को इंजीनियर में बनाना चाहता हूँ, मेरे बच्चे को मैं इंजीनियर बनाना चाहता हूँ, इनको इंग्लिश सोशल साइंस सब का जरूरत नहीं है, मेरे बच्चे को मैंने डॉक्टर बनाना चाहता हूँ, सिर्फ बायोलॉजी फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री काफी है और मैथ्स बाकी सबको साइड किनारे करना. It is not. You see, when a child is taking birth from there to 14 to 15, 16 years old, it's a part of development. Maybe mentally, maybe physically, maybe biologically, there's a development takes place. As per the development के अनुसार उसको सब चीज का नॉलेज, सब चीज के बारे में जानकारी उनको होना चाहिए. Therefore, a curriculum has been framed. इसलिए एक करिकुलम फ्रेम किया हुआ जिसमें सब चीज हो, जिसमें सब चीज हो. तो कभी कभी बताते हैं ना, खिचड़ी बहुत अच्छा होता है स्वास्थ्य के लिए, खिचड़ी अच्छा है. क्यों? उसमें सिर्फ चावल नहीं होता है, या उसमें सिर्फ दाल नहीं होता है, सिर्फ उसमें कुछ इंग्रेडिएंट्स नहीं होते हैं, लेकिन सब कुछ होता है, सब कुछ होता है. The same way in the primary class, secondary level education consists of all kinds of knowledge. All kinds of knowledge. एक बच्चे जो कॉलेज में पढ़ते हैं उसके पीछे जाके कोई नहीं पूछते है कितना बार लाइब्रेरी गया, कितना बार फिजिकल एक्टिविटीज किया, कितना बार स्पोर्ट्स किया, कितना बार लैब में गया, कोई नहीं पूछते है. As per the need of the time, the person is able to think and do. But in the case of secondary or senior secondary, especially secondary level, children have to be adjusted with everything. Everything. That is what. So science should be taught in a synchronization with the age and ability level of the children. Curiosity and creativity should nurture environmental issues and dangers being faced should be faced upon. बहुत सारा curiosities होंगे. Curiosity is the key to knowledge. Curiosity is the key to knowledge. अगर हमारे पास curiosity नहीं है तो हम लोग कुछ भी हासिल नहीं कर सकते, कुछ भी हासिल नहीं कर सकते. ये जिस दिन मेरा बर्थडे था, उस बर्थडे के दिन मेरा घर पे बहुत सारा गेस्ट आए थे, उन्होंने बहुत सारा गिफ्ट दिया और बहुत अच्छा खाना बनाया घर पे. मैं खाना खाने के लिए जब भी बैठा था, मेरा मन खाना पे नहीं था, मेरा मन गिफ्ट में था. क्यों? सब गिफ्ट्स पैक थे और मुझको मालूम नहीं था क्या क्या चीज मेरे रिलेटिव्स ने, जो भी आदमी मेरा घर पे आए थे, उन्होंने मुझको क्या क्या गिफ्ट दिया. मेरा सोच सब कुछ वहां पे था. जब तक मैंने मेरा क्यूरियोसिटी उस गिफ्ट के अंदर क्या है, क्या है, क्या है, क्या है. Ask the students to encourage students to ask the question what, where, when, how. Curiosity. Satisfy the curiosity. Benefits for both sides. When I am satisfying the curiosity of the student, बच्चों को सवाल का जवाब मैं देता हूं, साथ साथ अगर मेरे पास कुछ क्वेश्चंस का जवाब नहीं हो तो मेरा भी knowledge development होते हैं. Same as children should understand concept rather than rote memorization of passing examination. They should be taught to think critically and independently on social issues. मैंने शुरुआत में बताया था कि हम लोग ये बताना चाहिए. अभी युग बहुत बड़ा न्यूज आ रहा है, बहुत बड़ा, इतना एक करीबन 1 महीना से वॉर चल रहा है, 1 महीना से, और दूसरा कोई देश उसमें कंट्रीब्यूशन डायरेक्टली नहीं दे रहे, इनडायरेक्टली मालूम नहीं. लेकिन इसके बारे में हमारा सोच क्या है, हमारे बच्चों का ओपिनियन क्या है? वॉर कंटिन्यू करना है कि नहीं करना चाहिए? वॉर कंटिन्यू होना चाहिए कि नहीं होना चाहिए? हिस्ट्री में कई सारा रेवोल्यूशंस, कई सारा वॉर टुक प्लेस किया हुआ. अगर इफ एट ऑल टुक प्लेस, ऑफ कोर्स टुक प्लेस. व्हाट इज द रीजन? What is the reason? In India, we fought for freedom. We were in need of freedom. Freedom is a right of every person. So we fought. Are they fighting for the freedom or something else? Put a question mark. Let the students analyze and understand. So next one is computer. Practical use of computer should be taught more and more in the schools. And aid should be provided for the necessary infrastructure equipment. NCF clearly एक चीज बताते हैं कि infrastructure and equipments. बच्चे स्कूल आ रहे हैं, उसके लिए इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर क्या होना चाहिए? 45 बच्चों के क्लास में बैठाना चाहिए, उसके लिए कमरे का साइज क्या होना चाहिए और उसके क्या क्या चीज होना चाहिए। अगर बच्चे लैब में जाते हैं तो हर एक बच्चे के लिए कंप्यूटर होना चाहिए। बच्चे सिर्फ थियरिटिकली ना रहे, प्रैक्टिकल knowledge has more value than the theoretical knowledge. Practical knowledge stands higher than the theory knowledge. Does not mean we should have only practical knowledge. Theory knowledge surely can enrich the person's concept. Art, work, peace, health and physical education. Now, CBSE has made compulsory art integrated education. Art integrated education. What is art integrated education? Every subject should have a methodology of teaching, pedagogy of teaching, which is connected with art. Which is connected with art. Even CBSE has asked last year, upload the data, upload the views and things into the site, CBSE site, and they asked for reports. Let it not remain just as a report. जब स्कूल से कुछ रिपोर्ट्स पूछा जाता है या टीचर से प्रिंसिपल कुछ रिपोर्ट्स पूछा जाता है, हम लोग सिर्फ रिपोर्ट तक ले जाते हैं, प्रैक्टिकल में नहीं जाते. When we ask somebody, how many of you would like to become a teacher? Rarely people put up their hands. That was my thinking, Lord. How many of you would like to become a masons, carpenters, something? People said, I don't want. Unfortunately, they become. Everybody will have white collar jobs. Everybody thinks for white collar job. कोई नहीं select करता कि नीचे मैं कारपेंटर बन जाऊं. कितना हमारे स्कूल में कितने बच्चे होंगे? अगर कोई बच्चे कहेंगे मैं कारपेंटर बनना चाहता हूं, 2 थप्पड़ मिलेगा टीचर से भी, पेरेंट्स से 2 थप्पड़ जरूर मिलेगा. Work. When somebody says, when some children says that I have not done the homework, how do I react? Am I reacting peacefully? Am I able to understand them, or in a what way? We insist everybody, you study. How far we are insisting students to have a better health and physical education? क्या हम लोग कभी बच्चों को बताते हैं आप घर जाके खेलना है? क्या हम लोग क्या बताते हैं आपको घर जाके इस होमवर्क को करके लेकर आना है, इतना बजे इतना इसको पढ़ना है. हम लोग टीचर बच्चों को बताते हैं और स्कूल जाने के घर पहुंचने के बाद माँ बाप यही बताते हैं आपको पढ़ो. हम लोग से कितने आदमी बताते हैं कि आप घर जाके बाबू तुम घर जाके खेलो, कम से 1 घंटा खेलो, टीवी देखो, अपना माँ बाप जो भी काम करते हैं उसमें शामिल हो जाओ. अगर आपका माँ बाप खेती करते हैं, कम से कम आधा घंटा 45 मिनट सुबह और शाम को अपने साथ जाके काम करो. जो कुछ काम आपका माँ बाप करते हैं, कुछ भी हो, this is what we are expecting. This is what the students are supposed to do. See here a concept I have given. NCF 2005 guiding principles, ensuring that learning shifts away from roots, methods, connecting knowledge of life outside the school, enriching the curriculum so that it goes beyond the textbook. I'm just giving the summary what I explained just now. Nurturing an overriding identity informed by caring, concern within the democratic polity of the country, or making examinations more flexible and integrating them with classroom life. CBSE के पास एक सिस्टम था ओपन टेक्स्ट बुक असेसमेंट. ओपन टेक्स्ट बुक असेसमेंट था 2014 तक किया गया था. ओपन टेक्स्ट बुक असेसमेंट 13-14 तक उसमें किया था. बच्चे टेक्स्ट बुक ओपन कर सकते हैं और आंसर लिख सकते हैं. An assessment, a kind of assessment. So a kind of assessments, it is not that simply CBSE is implementing. There's a purpose behind. So how far I am implementing, how far I am making it sure that it is taking place. So school and classroom. See here, physical environment, space, building, furniture, equipment, time, and psychological environment, particular participatory environment, inclusive and verified free access, discipline, and participatory management. Discipline does not mean keeping quiet. Keeping quiet is not discipline. Acting according to the time is discipline. समय के हिसाब से हम जब भी एक्ट करते हैं या रिएक्ट करते हैं, that is called discipline. It is not that My school is well disciplined means students are keeping quiet. That is not the discipline. Acting according to the time is discipline. So we have to tell the students this. And see here, as flexibility, flexible student-centric design with more learner autonomy. Here, teacher autonomy, it's not that, monotonous. Teacher is coming to the class. Good morning, students. Good afternoon, students. Open your textbook. Started. That is not the classroom. Flexibility, student-centered. I am going to teach. It is not that autonomy where I am insisting something. Involve the students. Involve me. I will learn better way. I will learn the best way. But involve me. That is what students want. Student want from us. मुझको इन्वॉल्व करो, मुझको भी इन्वॉल्व करो, मुझको इन्वॉल्व करो और मुझको भी इन्वॉल्व करो. That is what students they want. So it recommends connecting knowledge with life outside of life. And just I discussed this. See here, what are components for a better teaching style? What are the components? One, social context. जब मैं एक टॉपिक्स पढ़ाने क्लास में जा रहा हूं तो हम लोगों को लेसन प्लान में लिखना चाहिए, हम लोगों को सोचना चाहिए इस चैप्टर का सोशल कॉन्टेक्स्ट क्या है. लर्निंग एंड नॉलेज, द primacy of the active learners in context, development and learning, curriculum and practice, critical pedagogy, language. ये एक चीज को हम लोगों को पास होना चाहिए. कंपोनेंट्स, P of board. This view why I put in between. I said about in 2022-23 curriculum, secondary, senior secondary curriculum unit has come. Board has put this view 100% perfectly in the curriculum. Teachers kindly, principal teachers kindly go through. You will see this point in that as the board is progressively allowing more space to learn outcome-based assessment in place of textbook driving. Assessment, question paper and board examination will have more questions based on. बहुत सारा क्वेश्चंस होंगे. किस पर आधार हो सकता है? Real life situation requiring students to apply, analyze, evaluate and synthesize information as per the stipulated outcome. This is what real life situations. If suppose I study E is equal to MC square, if I study E is equal to MC square, where I can implement this. If I study subject plus object, where I can implement. If I study Russian Revolution or bread basket of America, where it is implemented. I have to teach. There comes the importance of me and the textbook. So good curriculum also connects teachers from across grade level and subject areas to look at the big picture of student learning. Teachers can work together to plan a progression of topics that build off on ones that come before and connect across the discipline. Here discipline means subject matter. So the teachers that sit together. For example, 7th class board the teachers teach together, sit together and plan. What should be the syllabus of 7th class? अगर मैथ्स टीचर्स हो तो मैथ्स टीचर्स एक साथ बैठ के सोचना चाहिए, डिसाइड करना चाहिए, बच्चों को इंफॉर्मेशन देना चाहिए, बच्चों को मदद करना चाहिए. हम लोग किस प्रकार मैथमेटिक्स को, जो बच्चे का मन में बहुत सारा डर होता है, मैथ्स पढ़ना नहीं चाहता है, टफ होता है, उस सब्जेक्ट को आसानी तरीके से कैसे हम लोग बच्चे के मन में डालें, बच्चे कैसे उसमें इंटरेस्टेड हो जाएंगे. सोशल साइंस टीचर्स साथ बैठ कर डिसाइड करना चाहिए. सभी टीचर्स अपना एक टीम बनाकर सिलेबस को और बच्चे के लिए उसकी सोचना चाहिए. हाउ फार वी कैन मेक इट. So role of a teacher is that a facilitator of children's learning in a manner that helps children to construct knowledge. Knowledge is there, a constructive knowledge. How far I am able to construct the knowledge? It is spread. Knowledge is spread everywhere. I have to put in a planned way. I have to put one after another. We might have seen when we build a house, जो मेसन होंगे हर एक ब्रिक्स को देखते हैं. उस ब्रिक्स अगर वहां पे ब्रिक्स नहीं होते तो वहां पे नहीं देखते हैं. अगर देखेंगे कुछ दिन के बाद कुछ ना कुछ डिफेक्ट्स उस बिल्डिंग को हो सकते हैं. So we have to plan it out. we have to make a synchronization. What should I teach? A constructive knowledge. So here, curricular area of initial teacher education, sample redesigned schemes of current teacher education program, evaluating the developing teacher in service education and continuous professional development. Continuous development. तो मैंने एडवर्टाइजमेंट में देख रहा था, एक एम्प्लॉयमेंट के लिए उनको जॉब चाहिए, तो उन्होंने किसी इंस्टीट्यूट के पास नहीं जा रहे हैं, इंस्टीट्यूट उनके पास जा रहे हैं, कंपनीज उनके पास आ रहे हैं, आप मेरा कंपनी में ज्वाइन कीजिए, आप मेरा कंपनी में ज्वाइन कीजिए। उसके लिए हम लोगों को बच्चों को पढ़ाना चाहिए, बच्चों के लिए इसके लिए नहीं पढ़ाना चाहिए, आप नौकरी के लिए ढूंढते रहे, जो नौकरी देना चाहते हैं, जिसको एम्प्लॉइज का जरूरत हो, वो एम्प्लॉय के पास जाए। Let him go to the employee and request, please come and join me. That is what the real education and teaching. So here, curriculum development plays a vital role in improving country's economy. When we teach, during teaching and learning process, we see here a curriculum develops, a country's economy. So in teachers' education, further, it encourages interested elements and parties to provide their views on improving the system. In other words, this endeavor aims at encouraging opinion on qualitative and quantitative educational improvements. ना केवल quantitative, qualitative. आसानी से हम लोग quantitative बना सकते हैं. Suppose a school in a metropolitan city or any other places easily can make 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 8,000, 10,000 students. क्या हम लोग क्वालिटेटिव एजुकेशन बच्चों को दे पा रहे हैं कि नहीं दे पा रहे? सो एनसीएफ इज इंसिस्टिंग नॉट ओनली ऑन क्वांटिटेटिव एजुकेशन, इट इज क्लियरली इंसिस्टिंग ऑन क्वालिटेटिव एजुकेशन, क्लियरली इंसिस्टिंग ऑन क्वालिटेटिव एजुकेशन. सो subject boundaries be softened, leading to integrated knowledge and understanding. Textbooks and other material should incorporate local knowledge and traditional skill. Schools should provide a stimulating environment that responds to the child's home, community, and environment. So when we look into this, then we have to see how far a child is able to understand his society, how far the child is able to understand the society. My syllabus, I am teaching a syllabus. Okay, is the students able to understand my syllabus, or students are just somebody pressurized me as I said in the morning, मेरा माँ बाप स्कूल जाने के लिए बताया, मैंने स्कूल आया, उसके बाद मुझको कुछ भी मान नहीं. Don't compel me, don't compel me. I will study what only I like. I will study what I like. Don't compel me, don't compel me. That can be an opinion, that can be an opinion. So here we see one step we have seen, and see here the status of the academic and vocational streams of higher secondary stages need to be reviewed in view of the continued preoccupation with and influence of the board and entrance examinations. And this 2 years, suppose we say about higher secondary school, one stage we complete 9th and 10th. 9th and 10th. After middle school, we got 9th and 10th and the one session finished. And when we come to higher secondary place, we analyze which subject the student should take, what are the policies, how to proceed. So we come to, and when we look at the overall idea of NCF, National Curriculum Framework 2005 aims to create a future generation who believe in the democratic system, values, and is sensitive towards gender justice, understands the problems faced by the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, physically or mentally challenged, and creatively participated in the economic, social, political progress and economic of the country. So these places we have to concentrate. So 5 goals, the conclusion we can say 5 goals of the National Curriculum Framework: development of academic, emotional, and physical and emotional aspects. Second, help students develop intellectual quotients by providing them opportunities. इन्हें सोचना चाहिए कि इस बच्चे को कुछ प्रिजुडिस कि बच्चे पिछले साल तो कुछ शायद मैथ्स में फेल हो गया, तो अभी इस साल क्या करेंगे। इसका एक बच्चा इंग्लिश मीडियम स्कूल में आया लेकिन पिछले साल गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में पढ़ रहा था या प्रॉपर इंग्लिश स्कूल में नहीं था, उनको लैंग्वेज नहीं। नो प्रिजुडिस, हेल्प देम to create a curriculum that promotes quality teaching learning process, to foster creative thinking skill by facilitating different activities, provide students with the liberty to express individual thoughts. Here, in the sense, an integral and overall development. Integral development is seen in NCF when we look into the proper education. So, NCF is a base for any curriculum. NCF is a base of any curriculum on which we can step into, and we have to make the students understand the curriculum, the syllabus, what we are sharing in the class. Looking the students, taking the students along with us. Ek bar, once one person bought a camel. He bought a camel and came, and after coming home, उन्होंने कैमल को पूरी तरह से सब कुछ निकालने, उसके ऊपर जो कपड़ा था वो सब निकालने के लिए कोशिश कर रहा था। जैसे एक कपड़ा निकाल दिया तो उसके अंदर कुछ एक बैग उन्होंने देखा। So just he took out the bag and he opened the bag and he saw there are diamonds, different stones. So his servant said, boss, we are so lucky, हम लोग को we got a camel also, camel भी मिला, उसके साथ इतना सारा properties भी मिला। तो उस boss ने कहा, we bought only camel, not the stones. I am going back to give it. उन्होंने वापस किया, उस stones को वापस किया और जिससे उन्होंने camel लिया था। उस कैमल का ओनर ने कहा, इससे एक दो स्टोन्स आप ले लीजिए, मैं आपका प्रसन्न करता हूं। उन्होंने उनको रिप्लाई किया, मैंने इससे बहुत सारा स्टोन्स ले चुका हूं। मैंने आई हैव टेकन मेनी प्रेशियस स्टोन्स फ्रॉम यू, आई हैव केप्ट यू फ्यू मोर स्पेशल स्टोन्स, उन्होंने क्या किया कि उस हर एक स्टोन्स को काउंटिंग करने के लिए कोशिश की। उन्होंने काउंटिंग करने के लिए कोशिश किया, उन्होंने कहा कितना सारा स्टोन्स इसमें है, all stones are here. He said, no, I have kept, by providing you this stones back, I have kept a few stones like integrity, self-respect, self-control, my identity. These are the stones I kept with me. That is what NCF is insisting to us, to teach the students to keep the integrity, to keep the self-respect, make them understand the identity of them by providing a better curriculum, by understanding NCF 2005 and other changes. With this, I like to conclude. Today's workshop on the topic NCF 2005, and I thank my mentor and guide, Dr. Rajiv Ranjan sir, who is the president, active president of Pataliputra Sahodaya, and all Sahodayas. Always our Sahodaya stands the highest. So thank you very much, sir, for giving me an opportunity and to share my views on NCF. And I thank Dr. Subhash Sarkar, who is the president of Jamshedpur Sahodaya, and all executives of Pataliputra Sahodaya and Jamshedpur Sahodaya, as well as a great and grateful thanks to all teachers. Around 2,000 teachers, more than 2,000 teachers are present in this workshop. Thank you very much for your motivation and great words. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shibu sir. And it was such a wonderful session on NCF. I was watching it, viewing it, and really it was very nice, commendable session. And you said 2,000 participants, but I was watching that 2,150 participants were there throughout, and it was such a nice session. One thing I would like to tell the participants that as per our Cisco WebEx, all the participants want to get the certificate. They should be continuously joined for at least 45 minutes. All the participants make it sure that they are for 45 minutes minimum in the session. Otherwise, their certificates will not be generated by the Cisco. So this is a thing. It is an important announcement. And thank you, CP sir, for such a wonderful session. And we'd like to see you shortly again. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.